Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jasmine and I apologize for not being on here in about a year, but things are going to change. It's spicy, but sorry, I'm gonna make some slime as we think. I made this orange slime yesterday, and then I'm gonna make, I don't know what color slime yet. So what I like to do is I like to use my biggest container, but while I'm making slime, I'm going to kind of talk to y'all as well as just so let me go into this video. So last May of 2024 I went to Florida. Okay, I was having the time of my life in Florida, and I came back and almost my whole life changed. Okay, I started another season of cheer, and it was my very last season because of all of this. Turns to finding out my dad was, sorry, I didn't say my dad, I'm about to do. My biological dad, basically was cheating on my mom. And we all found out. They are now legally separated, not divorced yet, hopefully soon. But in that time, my biological father is not the best father. Whenever we went out, he would rush us to eat. He would absolutely tell me all the time that I needed to quit cheer, even though I loved it more than I loved my own self sometimes. So I did not quit. I kept on cheering until May of this year. But at that time, he left us. So I was paying for the bills. I was paying, the house payment and everything like that. And he could care less if he was on the streets or not. So, I couldn't make it, so we had to move back in here with my grandparents. So I did not make my bed this morning. And that all happened in June. We moved in here in August. Every holiday was hard because at the end of the day, you just wanted, to be honest, like I said in my other video, I was a girl dad. I was a true own girl dad. So the fact is that it was hard for me. Okay? Seer cheered throughout all of that. Then I did Christmas and all of that. I didn't go to my cheer Christmas party, but I had to go to my work Christmas party. I couldn't be in 3 places at once. So, then, January, I did my competition in one of the, not the biggest, but one of the big competitions that I do. But before I did that, I met this amazing guy. And we started talking, and then after that competition, my mom went to Virginia to be with her boyfriend at the time, but now fiance. we started hanging out, okay? We hung out through January, February, basically through 6 months out of the year. This year so far. And he was supposed to go bowling with me and my brothers, but he just couldn't. He had things to do, which is fine. We wasn't, together. Then we got together March 31st. I also got him a job where I worked at. And he started that. He was working with me. He was bringing me home. He was taking me to work. And then took me to cheer, brought me home. And March 31st, in my cheer parking lot, he asked me to be his girlfriend. And of course I said yes. But what I was not expecting was to meet the love of my life. He really is the love of my life. And he took me to work. He brought me home. He came and picked me up when I didn't have a ride. I did doubles because I needed him to bring me home. Like he absolutely was the love of my life. And so May, I went to Florida. Sorry. I did Easter with him and his amazing family after I did that. They truly are amazing. He's amazing. I did that. And then I went to Florida, of course. Came out with 4th place out of 15. And then he had got a toe infection and was sick while I was in Florida. And then I came back from Florida. He went to work but was still kind of sick. Of course, I took care of him. I found out that he had a toe infection. I went with him. On my birthday, he took me shopping. Got me spent almost $1,000 on me in general, like plus over. And he didn't have to, but he wanted to. And I was like, why did you spend that much money on me? Like, you do not have to, but he did it because he loved me. And then he did that. And one morning I was getting up for work. Got up at 4:30 in the morning last Wednesday, and I was super dizzy and lightheaded. I couldn't stand without feeling like I was going to pass out. He had to help me to the bathroom, and everything. But he then got us IHOP for breakfast because I wanted some French toast to see if that would help get my blood pressure up, because my grandma checked it the morning of, and it was low. And I took a nap. I couldn't stay awake. I kept falling asleep. He was like, what do you want me to do? I said, just go to your friend's house, go grab your tools, go do your running that you need to do. And I called him at 4:05, had a panic attack. For absolutely no, I don't know why. I literally had a panic attack. he calmed me down over the phone. I called my sister-in-law, and then they got there and took me to the hospital. And I went to the ER, and he brought me home at 3 o'clock in the morning. He stayed with me there. And then I went back to the hospital Saturday. I had to call him from work and come and get me in the middle of my shift. And he, in there, like, apparently I blacked out. And I said stuff about him, which I don't know why. But I did. I blacked out, and I don't remember what I said. I couldn't tell you what I said. But we was talking in the ER, and we came back here Saturday, talked with my parents and them, and he was like, if my mental health is sending me into the hospital, then we need to do something, because we really did rush into it. I never knew that, because that happened to me about my dad, me in a chair, me having to move, getting into a relationship was just too much on me. It was seriously just too much on me in general. And I don't know why, but it was. And we were on a break. We decided that it was best to be on a break and then go get our mental self under control and then come back to our relationship. And at the end of the day, that was what's best was for us. Me and him both decided on it, but at the same time, we both decided that we, no matter what, we was going to be best friends. Like, no matter what, like, we became best friends. And like I told him, I am so scared of losing another best friend because my ex-best friend, Courtney, if y'all saw in my other videos, she absolutely changed on me. And it was to where I couldn't trust no one. It was, and everything. I made my song pick myself up. So that happened, and we were on a break, but at the end of the day, he's still my best friend, and I'm journaling, I'm writing things down, I'm trying to become a better person, mentally and physical, emotionally, because my emotions have been all over the whack. But yeah, I hope this helps. I hope this kind of explains what I've been through over the past year. So I'll see you in the next video, which I might be filming again later because I'm gonna shower and probably straighten my hair and just talk. But yeah.